Hi everyone, happy January. I hope you all had a lovely holiday. Many, many blessings. Okay, what I just really short, I know this is aggravating at the beginning of a video, but I just wanted to reiterate. I had mentioned at the beginning of December that I would do for January a short year overview. Since then, I have a lot of clients and I have a lot of emails and a lot of YouTube subscribers that are concerned about how to get out of the gate. They're really tripped up on that. And I know that the hardest thing when you're trying to start something new is not seeing the pitfall that's right in front of you. It kind of sets you up for defeat, right? So I kind of want to drop anchor in the current. So I'm going to do a January throw. What I did before I decided to tell you this was I went out and looked on YouTube to see if any of the readers that I would recommend are doing the year overview, and they are. So you have the resource out there. So as you all know, I drop anchor in the present. I think that's where the magic is, and that's where our jumping off point is. So that's where I'm going to focus, okay? So I'm going to be a little bit more in depth about that. I just wanted to let you know that in case you thought, you were hearing things or I'm not, being truthful. I am. It's just I decided this is for the masses. I think this is really where it's going to help us too, okay? I think we're getting over... we're just putting a little bit more fear into this. When we start a new cycle, it's just that. Your life's not going to, it's not going to change on a whole. We're just going in a new direction. So I'm going to take a look at that and see as many different directions as I can to get out ahead of that. Okay? So I hope that that helps you in some way, and enjoy January's video. Thank you. Hi, Gemini. Happy January. I hope you're doing well. Okay. All right, guys, I am shuffling, but as I was shuffling earlier, I have a message for you. And this goes for men and women, okay? Because I can already feel where this is going to go. There is a need to embrace your feminine side, okay? And by that I mean trusting your intuition, okay? The more gentle, loving side of yourself. If somebody's going through something right now, some troublesome some situation or something, that the message is, maybe for just a few people, but the message is very loud and clear that's what is going to bring balance to you and wisdom, and that is what's going to solve whatever this troublesome time is that you're having right now, okay? I'm sure that this throw will spread more light on it, but that was a very loud message. And this is for men too, okay? We men and women both have, feminine and masculine sides to us, okay? That's where balance comes in. So I'm not sure. We're going to see where this is, but whoever this message is for already knows that it's for them if it's resonating, okay? The rest of you may have something coming up in January where this is, telling you how to get ahead of that, all right? I'm filming these on the new moon, so just a few days before January, so you'll have this detail for yourself. Bear with me, I don't feel it yet. Hang on a second. Okay. Go. Okay. Our overall energy is the Page of Swords. Okay. That's an energy, and that is a roaring to go energy. It's a protective energy. Let's see where that goes. It's a need to be protected or protect something. That can mean that can mean many different things. So let's see where that goes. Okay. Here we go. In the past, which is passing over. Okay, we've got the Emperor, strength, discipline, morals, principles, deeply rooted in those truth. Okay. Okay. All right. In the present. Okay. I got stopped for a minute because I felt really like I was being pushed back, and this explains what that's about. At first I thought it was his cement throne, but it's not. This could be whatever that troublesome situation is that you're up against, Gemini. 7 this is a destiny card, okay? And the destiny is in how you handle this, how you defend yourself, or how you handle the situation is where the destiny is here. Don't allow someone to push you around, and don't be pushed around. Take a look at, though, you have the upper hand here. Okay, balance. I'm hearing balance. Okay. Be very clear. Okay, this could be the energy coming in here. This is sharp. This is sharp energy. Okay, this is, it's not always a lovely delivery, but it's honest. So you may get a message that is not delivered in a very kind way. It may be a sharp-tongued opposing force here. Pay attention more to the content. This card also speaks of standing your ground. Be firm in what you're defending here, or walk away from it. Again, this is a destiny card. There's karma in that card. Okay, something you're supposed to work off here. And that may be, too, what this... hang on. Be who you are, okay? If you... hang on a second. Oh. This is the energy of the master in disguise, okay? He wears many, many faces. If you are presenting yourself here, if you're presenting yourself, how do I say? Be honest about who you are. Be honest more so with yourself about who you are. Don't put yourself out there to be someone that you're not. Be 100% honest with the people around. Show up 100%. Be crystal clear on who you are. No masks. There's something here about you being honest about who you are and not presenting yourself to be someone other than you are, and accepting yourself that way too. Oh boy, I'm sorry. I think I delivered that as best as I could gather it. There was a lot of, that was a fast message, so if this is, this could be too why the message earlier was to be gentle, or be whatever the something about being gentle. I don't even remember what the message was. I'm sorry. Being gentle though, or loving, and balance your energies. Maybe that's the karma you'd have to clear here. Is exiting this in a balanced, loving way with acceptance of yourself. Okay? When we have acceptance of ourselves and we trust what we're doing and what we're fighting for, we don't compromise. And that is what comes with that card too. It's be crystal clear, be honest with what you want, and don't settle, don't compromise. Okay, so if you sell yourself short, or if you're presenting yourself and in ways that are causing this problem, whatever this is, the message was for you to, be who you are, be all that you are. Don't be a master of disguise, okay? Okay. All right, in the upcoming, you've got the Hangman. Okay. That card is a card to look at something from a different perspective. Okay, again, maybe this is where the balancing act comes in. You need to really start looking at your life and the things that you tell yourself, and maybe allow others to tell you. There's a need for crystal clear honesty through this. I think whatever you've been trying to do here, this card comes up when, against all odds, whatever you've been trying to do, you're just not getting the result that you want, okay? This could be internal struggle too, just because these cards are showing up in, this kind of stuff. This could absolutely be an internal struggle too. There's something here too about acknowledging your emotions. Get out of your head. Oh, well, that's ironic. You gain clarity here regardless, and this is clarity too, okay? You gain clarity here coming up. Okay. Gemini rules the third house. That's communication. Communication, as we all know from the Queen of Swords, right, is not just verbal. It's how you show up. It's how you show up, how you exit. It's all you bring to something. So communicate in a way that's true to yourself. Let your emotions, let your, balancing of the feminine and masculine come in here. I think there's an air here too. There's something about getting out of your head. So you've got to bring some emotion into this. Gemini has a problem with, emotion. Everything needs to be, it is from the head. That could be what it is too. You're being asked to balance that, to balance all these aspects of yourself, Okay, let's see what the focal is here. This is your focal card. Okay, the Empress. Balance, patience, you've got the Empress and the Emperor, the masculine and the feminine. That is exactly what you're supposed to do. okay? If this is a relationship that's battling out here, like actually you're in a relationship that's battling out, you need to balance these two, okay? You need to start putting some emotion into this, okay? She's all about abundance in the worldly. She's about protection too. So maybe whatever it is that, maybe you are feeling the need to protect someone or be protected. But the Empress is a focal that's beautiful, honestly. Okay, let's come back to this. Yeah, I mean, when you've got the Empress and the Emperor showing up in here, there is they don't fool around. They're great to have in a reading, and they know who they are. They're deeply rooted in who they are. And they pull no punches, okay? These could be just different aspects of yourself, too. But your focal is on her, and she's about manifestation in the material world. Okay. In your blind spot. Okay. This is the ceasefire card, okay? This is a card of, being exhausted, not feeling well, needing to take a break, calling, these are both cards of timeout, and they sit in the middle of her, your focal, okay? Give me a minute, please. There's some old war wounds here somewhere emotionally that need to be dealt with. And this card is coming up in your blind spot. She's very nurturing, okay? Swords are in the mind. Okay, Gemini is very much in the mind. It's about mind control. Okay, you need to get out of your head here. That's what this message is all about. You need to be more nurturing with yourself, and you need to balance that also. Very strong energy. You need to change your perspective on how you're looking at something here. Okay, this is your blind spot. If you don't do this, if you don't hit the pause button, the universe is going to do it for you. Okay, this is what's going to happen here. You're either going to get sick or you're going to get tripped up in some way that the universe is going to stop you. Okay, so heed the warning here. Okay, and just hit the pause button with whatever you're doing, whatever this trouble is. But your message earlier was to, bring some gentleness to whatever this troublesome situation is, and that's the answer. That's however it solves this problem for you. I'm going to look this over in the end. Let's just get through the cards, though. Okay? All right, your blessing spot. Okay. That is the need to say something. Something needs to be said, or you need to hear something, but it's still up in the air. Okay? It's not the time. Bear with me. This is, I think you get clarity on this in the blessing spot, and I think it's through this, though. Please, you've got to take the time that's being asked of you to balance things, because then this goes a lot smoother, okay? This is something that you've been waiting for. This card also no one talks about. There is divine guidance behind this card, okay? It's things that have been held up are a blessing. They're held up for a reason. Possibly, okay, you're here right now, okay? You're being stone cold about something. He's a very strong structure, okay? It is how it is, period, okay? If that's how you're doing things and that message was for you that you need to soften up a bit, this was held up for a reason. This is your focal, okay? If that's an actual person, this is someone, if they are an actual person in your life, you don't want to lose them, because that relationship is a once-in-a-lifetime relationship, okay? It's very possible that this is an energy of, it's an overbearing energy. Okay. This again is in your blessing spot, and it's held up for a reason. So whatever it is that you're being asked, because again, this card is a card of, against everything that you've tried, it's not coming together. There's a reason for that, okay? So either you stop and try to look at this from a different way, okay? And a sacrifice too, this card comes up sometimes with a sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice as in you're giving up anything. It's a sacrifice in you're willing to do it, okay? You're willing to do it because something is worth the sacrifice for you. You're not giving up anything. You're doing it because it's the right thing to do, and it brings peace here, okay? And again, keep in mind that it's supposed to be whatever it is that you're fighting for, or whatever this trouble is, it's not going to end poorly if you heed the warning here and just slow down for a bit. Because once you get this enlightenment here, these will fall into place. This is a divinely guided card. Whatever this is bringing you, you're meant to have. You're just not in a place yet where you're able to sustain it, okay, yet. Your outcome card is balance. It's the justice card. This is heavenly justice, okay? It's truth, and it's a karmic card, okay? At its core, it's about balance and patience and trust and the right thing. And again, it's heavenly balance. It's universal balance, okay? It's this kind of balance, not this, okay? That just looks unhealthy. That just looks like it would make you end up here, okay? Heed the warning here, really. This is in your blind spot, okay? You may go down for the count for a bit, okay? But it's for your own reason, because whatever this is meant to be yours, okay? So the universe is going to make sure that you get it, just not before you're ready for it, okay? Okay, this card too in your blind spot, that is a card of transmutation. That is what it is, okay? It's just never talked about. So this changes you on a grand scale. This changes entirely who you are, okay? And I know that, the trumps here are the Empress and the Emperor, okay? But they stand for very, very... They're archetypes. They're not necessarily people either. They're just archetypes of yin and yang, okay? Of the abundance that the universe has for you. It's just held up until you're ready to receive it, okay? All right, Gemini, I think this was lovely. If you need clarification, just reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to do a personal reading for you. Okay, I'll be back again for mid-months. Keep in mind, this is most likely where the mid-month is, so... The beginning of the month may not come in so pleasant, but just remember to balance yourself. Okay? Thank you so much.